Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for The Chilling Adventures presents Welcome to Riverdale #1. Let's take a look at the creative team before we dive into this book. This book is written by Amy Chase with art by Liana Kangas, colors by Ellie Wright, letters by Jack Morelli. With we have two covers, one by Liana Kangas and one by Marguerite Savage, which you'll see some of those at the end of the video. Uh, in this book, when Ginger Snap finds herself in the town of Riverdale, a town she's fanatically read about growing up, she's amazed by how wholesome and welcoming it truly is. But she can't help but to shake the uncanny valley feeling she has with every new person she meets. How can everyone be this nice? And how could the kindness drive someone to the brink of madness if it hasn't already? Explore toxic positivity gone wrong in this one shot that is equal parts Pleasantville and The Stepford Wives. So, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Archie horror line, especially these one shots that have been coming out pretty frequently. I believe they even collected one of those one shots. They've even collected the one shots into one trade paperback already, and I'm sure they'll do the same with this next wave of one shots. And of course, what better time to read some of these spooky stories than now as we head into the Halloween season? So this is a really fun book. I think the premise is amazing, and one thing is that I'm not the biggest Archie fan. Where like I don't have all the lore. I don't these A lot of these characters are new for me. I've never read anything with Ginger Snap that I can remember. Uh, but as long as you have some cursory knowledge of like Riverdale and what who some of the Archie characters are, I think you'll definitely be on board very quickly. The story's very accessible. Uh, these all kind of feel like little Twilight Zone episodes, and this one definitely really takes that to the next level. I feel as the story progresses, and kind of we go into Riverdale as Ginger gets there. There's a very eerie feeling kind of all throughout, and there are subtle hints at it all throughout the issue. And once things ramp up, I think that's when the fun really starts. But it's also really cool to kind of see the progression into like things seem normal and people are nice and funny and welcoming. But then little subtle details start to happen. Now, a lot of that has to do with the art, as I've mentioned in the past. Liana Kangas, one of my favorite artists, and it's really good to see them working on this issue. As you can see here, we see Ginger, very normal things happening in the restroom. Why are the mirrors kind of like having signs about smiling? What's going on? Why are the mirrors covered up? There's a lot of little hints at something being off. Especially here, we see Veronica kind of snaps at Ginger, but then just I love how I mean, it's not subtle because it's in a big splash page, but just like how eerie the design is here, like what's happening in the mirror, right? There's not a lot of hints at it. Why did Veronica snap? So just all those little details and the reaction of Veronica going from like this mad to being nice and asking for forgiveness again, just really cool change in the art. And then, like I mentioned, just little things happening all throughout. And I love here. There's some panels that I really love, especially in this third page, as Ginger gets ready to go out on the town, and people just kind of force her to smile. It's just so weird. Like this one came out of nowhere, and I really enjoyed that. We get to see Archie. We get to see all the gang. Jughead. There's this one person that I love how this panel's a little askew here to kind of point out. I mean, it just really tells you like there's something off, right? Something's off of this person, or maybe something's right about this person. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just the contrast between like some of this beautiful imagery of like the town and everything kind of being wholesome to the eerie feeling that you get later on from the illustrations and the art and the story. Yeah, it was really fun. I am really enjoying these one shots. I'm very glad I got to finally read this one. So you know that we'll definitely be talking more about these upcoming one shots, and just very excited to see what else the Archie horror line can do. So If you have read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Let us know which cover you picked up. I saw a third cover with like an homage to Harley Quinn. I don't know what that's for, but I put it in the video regardless. You'll see it at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let us know what you thought of the comic, what you thought of what other one shots are some of your favorites from the Archie line, and all that fun stuff here. So thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.